Las Vegas, an idea in the desert that became the ultimate entertainment capital in the world. Those visionaries took risks, but they were calculated. 100,000 people a day, or 30 million people per year, come to Las Vegas for big payoffs. And while it's always fun to take a chance in Sin City, you don't want to take a risk with your business. In this web series, we'll discuss what you can do to protect your business and leave the gambling to the Vegas Strip. In this episode of Risk and Reward, we're going to have a dynamic conversation about the importance of AI, artificial intelligence, and its impacts on the global world today. Famed British mathematician Alan Turing said that when a computer ceases to be infallible, it ceases to be intelligent. Quite an important comment. What did it exactly mean? Well, if we think about it, in human history, some of our biggest accomplishments all came from the mistakes that we've made along the way. And I think one of the most dynamic conversations today is, where does that intersection between human activity and computer activity really come into play with each other? At what point do we look to have the convenience of machines take over the possibilities of human influence and interaction? This is a very dynamic and important question today, as everyone is looking to have AI solutions, but truly we gain important information through the mistakes that are made along the way, which are not always solutions, but more problems or mistakes that we encounter and how to overcome these things. I think it's also quite important to remember a couple of important discoveries through time. For example, Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin by accident, one of the largest medical breakthroughs of our entire history. The ability to fight bacteria and so on through antibiotics, and basically ushered in a new wave of medicine. This would not have been accomplished without a simple mistake that occurred in the lab that ended up providing significant breakthroughs through humanity that we're seeing even through to today. Another important factor to consider when discussing artificial intelligence is, how will this artificial intelligence truly benefit humanity? And more importantly, how will it be controlled and or regulated in so many different ways? For example, if we think about it in terms of who is developing the artificial intelligence and differences of cultures, religions, and so forth across the globe, how can we ensure that the artificial intelligence or the protocols of the artificial intelligence are actually adequate for the societies which are looking to utilize such technologies? For example, what may be something that is relevant in the United States may not be relevant in Africa or in Asia or in other parts of the world. And so we have to be very careful with regards to how artificial intelligence is both developed, but also how it is utilized within society. As we look to see the benefits of artificial intelligence, we must also weigh them out cautiously with the downside and the potential risks. After all, this episode and this show is Risk and Rewards. We already understand the rewards that can be gleaned from artificial intelligence, such as the efficiency and the capabilities as far as the functionality and utilization that can occur, but at the same time, at what risks? And these risks come at dire consequences. Although much of the world is quite excited about artificial intelligence and what kind of benefits can be ushered into a new age, we do have to consider again what types of protocols will be put in place to balance this entire initiative globally and as a society. And these are going to have to come by way of particular regulations that occur not just on local levels, but also on global levels, to ensure that the citizens that are utilizing artificial intelligence are actually the recipients of the greatest benefit and not necessarily creating detriments to the freedom of either speech or expression or the capabilities to make mistakes from which we all learn as a society. For more information, please get in touch with us at www.theatlasnetwork.com, and looking forward to hearing more about your opinions on artificial intelligence and this important subject in our society today.